In today's video, I'm sharing with you a very simple and quick large all-purpose stew. This is my everyday stew base that I usually have in my freezer, which I use for my stew, jollof rice, chicken stew, meat stew, any stew at all. So I really hope you stay tuned and let's do this together. Now, these are the ingredients you need for this recipe. I have some fresh tomatoes, which have removed the seeds out, some chopped carrots, red and green bell peppers, spring onion, some beetroot, fresh basil, white pepper, dry rosemary, and cumin. Just the normal basic ingredients we use for tomato stew. But I've also listed all the ingredients and the measurements in the description box, so please do check it out, okay? Hello and welcome back. If you are new here, you are warmly welcome. And please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. To start off, I'm going to add in my tomatoes, then add in my onions. Now, using a lot of onions will elevate your stew to the next level. So try adding more onions whenever you're making your stew. To that is my green bell peppers and spring onion. So basically, I'm going to add all the ingredients into my pot, then add in my spices, drizzle some oil, then allow it to steam up. This should take you about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Next, I'm going to go ahead to blend in some scotch bonnet pepper, ginger, garlic, onions, and some basil. Then set it aside because we'll be using it for our stew. So guys, after 15 minutes, I came back to check on the vegetables and it's looking perfect. I'm just going to go ahead to transfer it into my blender. Then add in our seeds we removed earlier. Then cover it and allow it to blend until it is nicely smooth. We are back. So guys, after blending it, this is what we have. And trust me on this, you don't need anything else. This right here is a game changer. To start with the stew, I'm adding in some oil. Then goes in some white pepper and curry powder. This will give the oil more flavor. I'm going to mix everything together. Then add in the pepper, ginger, garlic mix I blended earlier. Give it a stir and allow it to fry for 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm covering it halfway so that I don't mess up the whole place with oil, okay? So after 5 minutes of frying this, I'm just gonna stir it. You just have to check it periodically so that it doesn't burn, okay? Next, I'm going to add in our tomato paste. We'll mix it really well, then fry it until it loses its sourness. That should take about 3 to 4 minutes. So after 4 minutes of frying, we'll go ahead to add in the tomato mix, and that's about it, guys. Very easy. Stew naturally back stew. Okay. Very easy and quick. So I'm going to mix everything together, then cover it and allow it to cook. But you have to keep on checking it from time to time, okay? And also, if you want to stir it, you have to off your heat, because while the fire is on and you're stirring it, it will splatter all over and you don't want to burn yourself, okay? So just off it, then you stir. That's what I did, okay? Also, making a lot of stew takes time, okay? So you just have to be patient, Okay, this took me about 2 hours to make this stew. So I'm going to add in the juice I got from the vegetables after steaming. Okay, but you can add in water. We'll give it a stir, cover, and continue cooking. Also, because I don't want it to burn, so I'll check it from time to time. Alright guys, after a few minutes of frying, I will add in some all-purpose seasoning, some paprika, sage, and some salt. Oh yeah, and some sazon Goya, okay? And that's about it. We'll give it a stir, then continue cooking until you see some oil settling on top. Then you know that your stew is ready, okay? Okay, so for those of us that like heat, I'm going to add in extra pepper and also to garnish the stew. And that's it guys, our stew is ready. Now this stew can be used for every recipe you want, either your jollof rice, or you can enjoy it with your kinke or banku. Your yam, you can use it for your chicken stew, just name it. It's so delicious, and the aroma alone, you can make any recipe with this stew. So flavorful. So we'll allow it to cool down, then pack it into my containers. And whenever I'm ready to use it, I just remove it from the freezer and allow it to defrost a little bit, then make any recipe with it. Okay, so please do try it. It really saves time. Thank you all so much for watching, and until I come your way with another deliciousness, please stay blessed and happy. Bye guys.